Look at the Pistons. For them, the stakes could not be higher. They're 2-1 in group play so far. A win tonight is essential.
Well, it's still early in the regular season, but this is a huge test for them. They have to win to advance in the Cup, so tonight has a playoff feel.
And now, checking out how Orlando is doing. They've been excellent in this NBA Cup tourney so far. A flawless 3-0 record.
And tonight a chance to steal a road win and make it 4-0. You've got to like their chances of making a deep run for that NBA Cup.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Then there's Wagner, then it's Wendell Carter, and it's De Silva in at the four-man position. Now here's Bane. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Here's Bane. Good work defensively by Robinson. And here's Detroit. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Everyone expected them to come out and dominate that night. Maybe they underestimated their opponent a little.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Duren, and the layup is good.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Robinson against Bane. 13 feet out. Bane with another miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Bane. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wagner outside. For three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you know, if Wagner could consistently hit threes, that'd be huge. He's been up and down numbers-wise.
Now here's Robinson. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Harris. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Harris has got his second basket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Bane with it. Robinson defending. Pass to De Silva. And here's Suggs. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Before getting injured last season, Stan, Jalen Suggs was looking better than ever.
Yeah, he improved across essentially all stat categories. He was showing loads of improvement, B.A., making that knee injury extra heartbreaking.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Suggs hits them both. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Stan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard controlled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
Pass to De Silva. Outside Bain. Fires the three. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds now.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Thompson passes to Harris. There's Cunningham with a 3. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Suggs. Here's De Silva, defended by Thompson. Wagner with a screen on Robinson. On the wing, Suggs. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs, fighting off defenders in close.
Outside Robinson. Carter against Duran. Pass to Cunningham. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Suggs. Now here's Wagner. Carter, a screen on Thompson. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for both of these teams, this is their 4th and final game of group play.
Yeah, and both have done what they needed to do in order to remain in contention for the NBA Cup. But only one side can emerge victorious tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
Now here's Harris. And again, it's Detroit converting. Here's Suggs. Outside Bain. Carter, the pass to Bain. Here's De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs surveys the D. And that one good. Suggs has got 6. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
Suggs against Cunningham. Harris on the wing. He's got 6. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Well, plays like that take real poise. Harris didn't let the physical defense get the better of him inside.
Now here's Bain. They trail by 3. On the wing, Bain. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to De Silva. That misses. And a chance to tie it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. Wagner with a steal. Suggs with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Bain with a screen on Thompson. 6 to shoot. Wagner outside. Over Harris. Good D by Harris. The Pistons lead by 3. Fires for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Suggs. He has 6. Outside Bain. Pass to Carter. Here's De Silva. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Robinson. And a peek at the standings in this year's NBA Cup. The group stage is almost over.
And I have really enjoyed this year's version of the Cup. We're almost at the best part, too. The single elimination knockout rounds. I can't wait to get those started.
Pass to Jones. Black outside. Now here's Batase. Stewart defends. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the Pistons, another 3!
I just love the ball movement.
Magic trail by 11. Jones with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Batase. Uses the glass on the layup.
The assist goes to Howard.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Cunningham against Jones. Pass to Ivy. Now Stewart. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Howard. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 6. From the wing. Black, no good. And here's Detroit. They're on a 20-7 run. Grant Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done. Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Batase, and the 10-footer finds the target. Batase's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Stewart, to the paint. Here's Harris. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 14. To the inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. For the Pistons, Green comes in for Harris. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. And that one falls for Batase. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, Seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's LeVert. 10 points in his last outing. Holland for three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 11. Shot from 16. Buries the jump shot. Wagner's got 5.
Yeah, and it's just so hard to stop Wagner when he pulls up for a jumper like that.
Ivy outside. There's the drive. Deflected. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Javonte Green, and it's Ivy in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Now here's Howard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
And he's one of the best overall defenders in his class. Ivy with the physical tools and intensity to lock people down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you guys.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
Ivy passes to Stewart. And Goga Batadze picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holland. Stewart, a screen on Isaac. 5 on the clock. From deep. And Stewart with a basket on the assist from Holland. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
Wagner against Green. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Well, remember, this is game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout rounds.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference, the second place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to point differential.
Now here's Ivy. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Monday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Wednesday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Now here's Black. He had 31 in the win against Philadelphia. Wagner inside, working on Green. Vitase with a screen. And it's Black penetrating. Out to the wing. There's Howard with the three. Knocks down the long J. Now just a 4-point Pistons lead.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
So for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Green. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for LeVert. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ivy outside. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. The shot off that time. Howard with some nice D. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And he gets it to go. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Can't stop the run as that one misses. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Tipped. Kicks it out to Cunningham. On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. There's Cunningham with a three. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here comes the T-shirts, everybody. Who wants one?
Harris checked in for Ivy. Then for Orlando, Desmond Bane. He's checked in for Isaac. And Suggs is subbed in for Howard. On defense, Detroit. Pass to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Vitase a screen on Harris. Wagner against Harris. Shot clock at 6. From the corner. Yes, it's good. Bane's got 5 now.
And a nice job staying calm under pressure. Bane doesn't get rattled when the shot clock is running low.
Wagner with a steal. On the break. Cunningham against Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Over Cunningham. Suggs, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And finished off by Stewart.
And that's all about strength for Stewart. For him to be able to get the ball in the hoop while absorbing the foul.
When you're a 6'8" pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling picks.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. De Silva comes in for Black. That's good from Stewart. The NBA wanted to raise the stakes during the regular season. Mission accomplished. The Cup has been a hit with teams and their fans.
Yeah, team rivalries used to add drama to the regular season. Pacers, Knicks, Bulls, Pistons, Lakers, Celtics. But this tournament has added a whole new dynamic to get excited about.
Now here's Bane. He picked up 15 in their last win against Philadelphia.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Thompson finds Cunningham. Harris right side. Back to Cunningham. Over Suggs. And it's Cunningham missing. Magic trail by 6. Over to the left wing. Now Suggs. 6 points for him. Pass to Bane. Picked by Isaac. Bane surveying the D. Over Cunningham. That's short off the rim. The Pistons lead by 6. Harris down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team, and we've seen the results over the years.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. And a change for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. And Harris drops them both. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
Now here's Wagner. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Basket's good.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Pass to Robinson. Duren with a screen on Bane. Now here's Harris. De Silva with the rebound. Magic trail by 6. Wagner outside. On the wing, Suggs. Here's De Silva. Carter, the pass to Bane. Spins. Here's De Silva. Pounded by Harris. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Carter. Outside Bane. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Cunningham against Suggs. Cunningham, right side. No good there. Great D that time from Suggs. Magic trail by 4. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Now Bane. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Five to shoot. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Over Suggs. And again, the Pistons missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Wagner. 10 points for him. To the wing, right side. Here's Bain. Softly drops in the floater. Now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little free happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Black checked in for Orlando. All right, a chance to check out stats for Desmond Bain.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Harris right side. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Suggs. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Bain. There's the triple. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. There's the steal. Here's De Silva, defended by Thompson. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 4-point Magic lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
6 to shoot. Carter, a screen on Robinson. From deep, Bain. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Now here's Bain. 15 points in the game. Back to Black. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, he can play inside with that 6'7" size. Black aggressive down low.
Pass to Harris. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Thompson against Bain. Carter, a screen on Thompson. Launches a 3. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Desmond Bain getting it done for Orlando. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Orlando Magic.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaways, no big mistakes. They're keeping it tight like Kenny Pants over there, Ernie.
Hey, that's tighter than tight.
You know, it's called form fitting. It's called a Euro cut. Thank you, gentlemen.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron, right, Shaq?
Yes.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Magic leading by 7. On the court for the Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. Now here's Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now looking at Franz Wagner, is there any particular thing you'd like to see him evolve?
Yeah, B.A., I'd say the three-point shooting. He's not bashful about taking them, but he needs more of them to go in. If he can do that, good luck guarding.
Here's Suggs, following the score by Detroit. To the middle. Thompson with a steal. They've got numbers. Duren, the screen. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Robinson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Orlando has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's De Silva. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And here's Bane, defended by Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Robinson finds Harris. Cunningham up top. Back to Harris. Pass to Robinson. Now Duren, guarded by Bane. Cunningham outside. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Left side Bane. Back to Suggs. Down low, De Silva. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Suggs, following the 3-pointer by Detroit. They set the pick. From deep, Bane. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Well, when a 3 goes in on the other end, Bane really wants to answer with his own trick.
Cunningham passes to Harris. And it's Orlando with a rebound. De Silva's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Bane. Suggs outside. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Outside Bane. And again, hits the Magic from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Leading by 5. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And the shot goes down. That's 12 points for Franz Wagner.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Cunningham against Suggs. Duren with a screen on Bain. Pass to Duren. Up and over Carter. And Duren with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Duren's got 6.
Yeah, this is where Duren wants to be offensively, as close as he can get to the rim.
Here's De Silva. Now here's Bain. Robinson defending. Outside Bain. Carter, a screen on Robinson. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Pass to Robinson. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Proving he's more than just a perimeter threat. Nice job by Robinson inside there.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Suggs. Thompson, a screen on Suggs to the paint. And stolen by Bain. And the Magic pushing it up now. Pulls up for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Robinson to the right side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. Hits the Piston dancers.
And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season. The 4th spot held by Detroit.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Here's Wagner. 12 points for him. Pass to Bain. Right wing, clock at 6. Thompson with a steal. Inside, here's Harris. De Silva with a rebound. Orlando leading by 5. Suggs outside, and here's Bain. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three. Pure from three-point range. Bain's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Thompson. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Here's Harris. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Outside Bain. To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Duren.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. And that one falls for Carter. Pistons trail by 9. Ivy passes to Harris. Duren with a screen on Isaac. Harris against Isaac. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Tipped.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Pass to Ivy. Now here's Harris. Over Bain. Duren, the pass to Robinson. That shot missing. Nice D from Wagner. Magic leading by 9. Carter, a screen on Robinson. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Robinson. Thompson outside. Here's Ivy. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Ausar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
Now here's Robinson. Give him 8 points now. Harris's shot is good.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And here's Suggs. Inside. Here's Wagner. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Harris.
Yeah, he's an elite forward in this league. Wagner is so good in finishing through contact.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Robinson. Then for Orlando, Lataze's checked in for Carter. Howard comes in for Desmond Bain. And Black subbed in for Suggs. And the free throw, no good.
Well, look, I really appreciate how Franz Wagner does a little of everything. Along with plenty of scoring, he's a multi-dimensional player.
Now here's LeVert. Yet to see a basket. Can't get it to fall. Magic leading by 6. Black outside. Pass to Wagner. Lataze, a screen on Green. To the paint. Lataze, the pass to Howard. Over LeVert. And another miss by Orlando.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Here's Green. And a nice finish on the layup.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Black with it. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Here's Wagner. Pass to Bataze. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Green. Now just a 2-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bataze. Wagner against Green. Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Here's Black. And a great job by the D, contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Holland. He nails it, and we're tied. Holland's gotten his second bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Orlando has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Bataze finds Howard. Wagner in the high post. Working on Green. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wagner. Fires the 3. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Great positioning on the putback. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Detroit on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And here's Ivy from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Magic trail by 5. Now Black. Down low. Wagner inside. Green covering. Wagner, the pass to Howard. 6 to shoot. Now here's Wagner. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
Well, this league expects versatility from front court, and Franz Wagner has really risen to that challenge. You see him getting sharper across the board.
Hits both from the stripe. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Ivy. On the wing, Green. Here's Holland. Isaac covering. Back to Ivy. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Drops in the 3. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Wagner. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Cunningham outside. Outside, Green. Oh, got a piece of it. Isaac with the steal. And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Howard. Yep, that one goes.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Outside, Green. Stewart, a screen on Wagner. It's stolen by Isaac. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Howard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The Pistons making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Here's an 8-footer. Orlando with the rebound.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Wagner outside. There's a screen. Outside Bane. From downtown. Rebounded by Green. For Detroit, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Cunningham finds Harris. Snap the cold streak, and he takes it up and lays it in. Harris has got 24.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
Wagner inside, Harris on him. Pass to Bane. Now Howard, three-pointer, sinks the tray. And the Magic lead by 2.
What a passer Bane has become.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Ivy outside. Up top, Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. From the high post. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Black. It's tipped. Oh, stolen by Harris. Cade on the drive. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, look, Cunningham is a dangerous scorer in any situation, but out in space, he's lethal.
Now here's Black. To the inside. And Batase throws it down.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned.
The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A. Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
And some changes here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Green. And it's Robinson in for Ivy. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Howard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Cunningham, no good on the free throw.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Here's De Silva. Black passes to Wagner. They set a pick. Clock at 6. Shoots over Thompson. That one rolls around and rims out.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Harris against Wagner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has got 9 points now in the second half. And Orlando has possession. And here's Suggs. Outside Bain. Back to Suggs. 4 on the clock. The three ball hits the three-pointer.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Harris outside. Cunningham with the ball. Back to Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, we've seen Tobias do this for years. Figure out different ways to score it, including via the free throw line.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Black. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to De Silva. From deep, Bain. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Now here's Suggs. Now Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Bain. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Outside Robinson. Duren with a screen on Bain. Back to Robinson. And here's Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. And down it goes. 2 points. 20 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Here's De Silva. Pass to Bain. shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Robinson.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Magic trail by 5. Wagner outside. Kicks it out to Bane. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Bane's got 30.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Thompson outside. Harris outside. Duran the screen. 4-3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Cunningham.
Check it out! Check it out!
Goes again. Carter rips down the board.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Suggs outside. Now Bane. There's a screen. Carter outside. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr. steady as they come.
Duran the screen. Robinson outside. Here's Harris. Outside Thompson. Now Cunningham puts up the tray. Oh, it's off.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives them a lead.
Well, they're up 1. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them.
Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Cunningham against Suggs. Now here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. Clock at 4. Carter rips down the board. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Carter outside. Payne outside. Suggs outside. All sorts of time. He knocks down the jumper.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Suggs against Cunningham. 46 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Oh, the shake. Suggs pulls it down. And here are the Magic now. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Now Cunningham. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
And the Pistons call time here. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
It's a 5-point game. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Duran. Outside Thompson. Cunningham. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. So it's Orlando picking up the win. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game, but I do like their chances.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Desmond Bane.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Magic. They're 5 spots away.
In checking out Detroit, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
A look at the Magic starting group. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Then there's Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the power forward. And for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Robinson. And it's Duren in at the center position. You take a look at the Pistons. They've gotten off to a solid start in the group stage of the NBA Cup. They're 2-1. And a win tonight puts them in a very good position.
I think they're set up for success. Now they just have to close the deal. I mean, punch their ticket out of the group stage of the NBA Cup tournament and get ready for the next segment.
And then the situation for Orlando. They have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives the team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in their game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Suggs against Cunningham. Suggs kicks to Bane. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Left side Harris. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Harris can certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
Wagner against Thompson. Wagner passes to Suggs. Here's De Silva, and it's Orlando with another.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Thompson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Harris outside. Fires from the corner. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Fires from the line. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
And here is Suggs. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Wagner. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce since he's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, we're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Duren with the screen on Suggs. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Bain. Puts up a deep three. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Robinson dishes to Cunningham. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Anthony Black.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Wagner against Thompson. Now Wagner coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. 6 on the shot clock. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. To stop the drought, trying to get open is Carter. And Wagner lays it in.
Well, you want to talk about poise. Wagner doesn't get rattled when the shot clock is up against him.
And stolen by Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bain. Can't hit that one.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
And here is Robinson. Now here is Harris. Not a lot of room. And now Orlando on the break. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And it's all evened up.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Pass to Harris. Here's De Silva. Last game he had 10 points. Here's Wagner. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter.
Orlando substitution. Number 35. Goga Bitadze.
Harris finds Cunningham. Over Suggs. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Magic with the lead. Wagner outside. Off target from outside.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Will it go? Harris, good. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Suggs kicks to Bain. Yep, it counts. Bain's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Cunningham sets a screen for Robinson. Harris outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is the fourth and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
That's good from Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. And Harris drops them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. That's good from Bitadze. Pistons trailed by 3. Cunningham outside. And he converts the layup. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Here's Black. Ivy defending. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Magic in third.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Now, here's Cunningham. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Holland, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
So it's the Pistons now, following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Isaac against Ivy. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Pass to Black. Here's Bitadze. clock at 5. Isaac a screen. Jones for 3. Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him. Vitadze's got 5 now. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Here's Holland. Still without a basket. Outside for Robinson. Here's Durant. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to the guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Cunningham passes to Ivy. On the wing, rebounded by Isaac.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Black. He definitely had a good game in their win against the 76ers. High post, Bitadze. Duran's on him. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Robinson. Ivy on the wing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
What's up? For your Pistons, Ivy, 1 shot.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Outside Howard gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Magic lead by 1. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front, up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the court for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Howard. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Black in at the point. Pass to LeVert. Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Back to Stewart. Stolen by Bitadze. LeVert against Bane. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Black. He's right around 13 points a night, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And Stewart gets it to go. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Here's Black. Still yet to score. Outside, Bane. Kept alive. Isaac outside. And Bitadze throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Green after the Magic pick up 2. Back to Ivy. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Howard with it. He had 13 points in the win against Philadelphia. Batadze is screen on LeVert. Bain passes to Batadze. Here's Black. Ivy defending with his first shot attempt. Bank shot, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
Now, here's Bain. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Here's Black. Back to Isaac. Stolen by LeVert. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 5. Green finds Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Seesawing back and forth in the balance this game has been. Neither team giving an inch.
Now here's Howard. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Ivy with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Pistons. Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Asar Thompson comes in for Javonte Green. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Karis LeVert. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wagner against Thompson. Puts it up from 15. Rebound, Detroit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. Harris passes to Thompson. Now here's Stewart. Guarded by Bain. Pocket 6. Thompson with it. Isaac picks him up. Stewart. It's good on the putback. Stewart's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Isaac outside. Ivy against Bain. Pass to Black. Over Cunningham. Black, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And here's Thompson. He's defended by Wagner. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Deflects the pass. They could use a bucket, and he dunks it down.
I tell you what, when Black is on the drive, he can dance around anybody that tries to get in his path.
Cunningham looking it over. Harris, right side. To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Bain. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Bain. Isaac a screen on Ivy. 5 on the clock. It's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's LeVert in for Ivy. And a switcher also for Orlando. Suggs is checked in. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's Black. LeVert grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Cunningham. That shot off. Suggs with some nice defense. Inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
On the wing, Harris. And stolen by Wagner. Suggs against Cunningham. Here's Bain. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now, here's Suggs. To the paint. And there's Wagner on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 3 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Suggs. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Bain kicks to Black. Isaac a screen on LeVert. Isaac left side. 6 to shoot. Offline with his 3. Here's Harris. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Cunningham against Suggs. Isaac outside. Bain, no good. Pistons leading by 3. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Suggs with the steal. And Suggs throws it down.
Tremendous effort from Suggs on the fast break. Tell you, it's not easy to keep up with him.
Pass to Cunningham. Duren with the screen on Suggs. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Bain. Isaac. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's LeVert with the drive. The Magic trail by 3. And here is Suggs. He has 5. Now Bain. Isaac a screen on Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one from Isaac.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. The Magic making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
Magic on defense. They trail by 1. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Down low, and Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to De Silva. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Here are the Magic now after the basket by Detroit. Back to Suggs. It's stolen by Duren. Howard against Robinson. Pass to Thompson. The kick out to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. And no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Howard in the post. Robinson on him. Now Suggs, guarded by Harris. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Suggs against Cunningham. And Suggs throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now Suggs following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Thompson dishes to Robinson. Suggs against Cunningham. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Magic substitution. Number 2. Tyus Jones.
Robinson passes to Cunningham. Back to Robinson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. That's good, too.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kenny's is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq. It said the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Ernie.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Pistons leading. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. And the officials will call the illegal score right there.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Here are the Magic now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Bain against Robinson. To the middle. And Suggs throws it down.
Clear to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game is taking the biggest jump.
Pocket 2. That's a 2 from Cunningham. That one doesn't drop. Suggs with some nice defense. Pass to De Silva. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Pistons. Thompson for the triple. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
To the paint. And then Carter with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham, a screen on Bain. Robinson passes to Harris. Back to Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside, and stolen by Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
I'll tell you what, seems like everything he's putting up is finding the net, and right now, Harris is simply balling out.
Bain looking around. Pass to De Silva. Wagner against Thompson. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Carter with the bucket.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Suggs against Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Duran against Carter. Duran the pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson inside. Guarded by Bain. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Harris. Harris has got 5 assists in the game. Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "He wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is." Kevin, back to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Wagner outside. Here's De Silva. Guarded by Harris. Payton for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. During's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Payne against Robinson. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. De Silva with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Suggs. They set the screen. Now here's Bane. Again the miss by Bane. Robinson against Bane. Robinson kicks to Thompson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Pass to Cunningham. Thompson passes to Harris. Here's Cunningham. Suggs with some nice defense.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Payton for 3. They get it back. Carter kicks to Suggs. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Suggs has got 13 points.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
Cunningham dishes it to Robinson. Here's Thompson. He's got 13. Duren with the screen on Suggs. Stolen by Carter. Suggs against Cunningham. Payne for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bane's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Magic. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Now, here's Wagner. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wendell Carter Jr. is hard to stop down low.
The Magic have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Now, here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Harris passes to Duren. Thompson inside the line. Second shot opportunity. Duren, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Bane. He's got 12. Carter with the screen. Down low. And then Carter with the dunk.
No margin for error that time. Big-time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Pistons trailed by 4. Outside Robinson. Suggs against Ivy. Off the run, and he lays it up and in. Ivy's got 9 points.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. Hits the Piston dancer.
Detroit making a switch here. Hollins checked in. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Number 5 is Franz Wagner.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Black with it. Ivy defending. Black the pass to Bitadze. Now Wagner, stolen by Thompson. Inside, here's Holland, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good find from Harris. Love his team-first approach.
Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Black kicks to Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Howard against Robinson. Wagner outside. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Hey, and when Ivy's making the three, he is really tough to guard.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Wagner. Isaac outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Black. Misses the jumper. The Pistons have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. In the corner, it's Harris. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
Wagner passes to Bitadze, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bitadze's got 11.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Javonte Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Robinson. Jones checked in for the Magic. Here's Green. Still scoreless. Hollins kicks to Ivy. 56 seconds left in the third. Stewart in the corner. Oh, good on the triple. Orlando trailing here. Howard with it. Pass to Isaac. Howard dishes to Jones. From 10 feet out, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Black. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Jones against Cunningham. Shoots from the high post, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons ahead, leading by a point. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Magic shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And so in the game for the Magic, Desmond Bane out there with Black. Then it's Batase. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Howard in at the 3 slot. So they take the lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Here's Holland. They kick it out to Green. The Pistons working the ball around now. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Magic with the lead. Now Black. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Holland. Cunningham outside. Ivy on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Bane with the steal. Black in the post. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. The 3, buries it from 3-point range. Black's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Well, it's good for Black to have some scoring options beyond simply driving the basketball, showing off his accuracy from range this time.
Here's Holland. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. It's up a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Howard dishes to Black. Back to Howard. Now Batase. Guarded by Stewart. A fader. And the shot is long. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Karis LeVert comes in for Jaden Ivey. The Magic also changing it up. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Jones subbed in for Howard. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Bane. Down low. Here's Bitadze, and the layup's good off the glass. Bitadze's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
LeVert screen on Jones. Here's Cunningham. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Black with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And finished off by Wagner.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Now here's LeVert. Black defending. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Duran. Cunningham on the wing. Drains the three-pointer.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Wagner. Back to Bitadze. It's stolen by Duran. Here's LeVert. Black defending. LeVert the pass to Cunningham. They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night.
And that's just good awareness and vision from Cunningham.
The Magic have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Jones finds Bane to the inside. It's stolen by Duran. And LeVert, here we go. And they take the lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Bane. Caris LeVert making his last shot. Bitadze with the bucket. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Howland gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Wagner following the bucket by the Pistons. And Bitadze throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Green. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Caris LeVert. Here's Robinson. Cuts off the pass. Outside, Suggs. And the shot no good, a bit short. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Pass to Cunningham. And here is Robinson. Now, here's Duran. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Da Silva with the rebound. Da Silva's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter with a screen on Robinson. The drive by Payne. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Robinson finds Cunningham. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Saturday, they'll take on Norman Powell and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Pass to Bain. Here's De Silva. Suggs, screen on Harris. 16 feet away. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Cunningham. It counts, and the foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Jalen Suggs, third personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Hey, Cunningham. One shot.
The Magic trailing. Outside, Suggs. For the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, Bain has really good passing instinct. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Cunningham against Suggs. Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. From beyond the arc. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Stolen by Robinson. Harris looking it over. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Cunningham against Suggs. Cunningham inside. That one no good. Suggs with some nice defense. Pass to De Silva. Bain kicks to Wagner. And the three off target. The Pistons trailing. Now Harris. Robinson outside. Suggs against Cunningham. Unloads. Bain rips down the rebound. The Magic have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer. Good.
And made for the bright lights. Big bucket there from Bain.
Cunningham against Suggs. Steps back. Cunningham inside. Just 5 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Cleared away by Carter.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
You know, when we
talk about the modern big. Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size and a pretty diverse skill set.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Suggs. Layup, no good. Now Wagner. Strong move off the glass.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Now Bain. Here's De Silva. Right side Bain. Robinson with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Cunningham against Suggs. Here's Robinson. Outside Harris. 13 feet away. That's off. Here's De Silva. He's covered by Thompson. Wagner.
Hey, I can't fake it, fellas. I mean, Franz Wagner, 6'9", can make threes, mobile, agile. I'm actually glad I'm just sitting back watching these guys instead of trying to guard them.
At the line for the Magic, Wagner, Franz Wagner.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
When you look at Franz Wagner, I mean, he's got height and skill, and he really knows how to play. He's got a great understanding and feel for the game. He's just one of those versatile, high-level performers that you love to watch play.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Robinson takes advantage. That J is good. Outside, Suggs. So the Magic win it. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Goga Batadze.